Here we have a 2009 Toyota Prius. This one's in the standard trim level. It's black on gray cloth. Powertrain consists of a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder hybrid setup. And then we have a CVT for the transmission. As we come around to the front end here, halogen headlamps. But I mean, started right up when I got in the vehicle, so I was impressed by that. I actually didn't know how to start it when I first got in. Down here we have 15-inch aluminum wheels. This might be cast aluminum. And then over here to the windows, or to the door panel, excuse me, left side, right side, offset for those power mirrors. And then power door lock controls, rear window lock. Then we have one-touch automatic up and down for the driver's side, regular power windows for the other 3 doors. And then we have a foot pedal for the parking brake. And then pull there. We can tilt our steering wheel and then lock that back. And there's our driver's seat. Manual seat back, manual seat bottom. Now I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So let's see how this leg room is back here. And very impressed. Seat back pockets on both sides. I actually had to adjust this a little bit. I could scoot the seat up some more, but I'm just impressed with the space back here. And there's a view of the vehicle from back here. In our middle seat, we can fold down, use that as an armrest. Pull this down, bottle holders are there. That's pretty neat. Just a very practical vehicle. But let's go ahead and make our way towards the back. Before we do that, I'm gonna open the gas cap just so you all can see that. There it is there. Sorry, my hand's a little ashy. It's freezing out here today. But there's a look at the back end. Big shout out to Highway 12 Motorsports here in Nashville for allowing me to review this Prius today. I'll leave a link below in the description. See if we can get this up here in the trunk release, but that's just not in there correctly. So we might have an issue there getting the trunk open. So I'll show you from the back seat. I don't want to mess anything up. But there's a look, rear passenger side. Click here, we can fold the seat down, and there's a view of the cargo area from right in there. Wish there was a way to get it open, but we'll fold that back up. And there's our front passenger side. That's manual as well. Seat back, seat bottom adjustability. Glove compartment, pretty good size. And then you even have an additional top pocket there. Now you are expected to get, I think, 48 miles per gallon city, 45 highway with these. So that's why these are still so coveted. They also last a pretty good while if you take care of them and replace that battery. So there's that 1.5 liter hybrid setup. The hybrid motor, we have the electric motor there, and then the gas powered one there. But let's go back around, hop in the driver's seat. So vinyl wrap steering wheel here. Still seems to have held up decently. Just a little cracking at the top. There's a horn there. And then I want to show you this first. So there is the gauge cluster. It's not flickering like that. That's just how the camera's picking up the lights. But there's all of that there. So odometer's reading 170. And everything is actually, this is like the original Tesla. Everything is controlled through this screen here. So climate controls are here. You can toggle the AC, fan speed, all of that, defrosters, adjust the temperature. Audio's right here. And we have AM and FM. And then hit that display button and you can toggle the contrast, the brightness, turn the screen off and all that. And then hit this info button and you can actually turn on the trip info there, which I just had up to begin with. So that kind of shows you your average fuel economy, so on and so forth. Now for your trip meter, you can actually change kilometers to miles per hour pretty easily. And the trip meter it'll show trip A, trip B, and then the odometer. Now for the audio, you can adjust volume here, tune knob here. You have AM, FM, CD drive, and you can seat there. And a little storage cubby there. And for the shifter, just hit the brake, hold there for neutral, pull down for drive, pull up for reverse. You want to have your foot on the brake the whole time here. And then pull down there to get into the regen mode. Press P for park. And the bottle holders are here. You can stow all that away. Center console cubby space, actually a very good size. Sunglasses holders there. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. And there is a 12 volt right there. Now for your key, you actually have to put it in there, and then you can use that push button start there to start the vehicle. I thought it was just wireless, so I kept trying to hit the push button, wondering why it wasn't doing anything. I thought the battery was dead, so that was kind of embarrassing, but it's all good. Vanity mirrors there. Then you can turn that light on or off. This be a little, all right, there it is. And then back to the steering wheel, stalks behind, left side, blinkers, low beams are on, high beams are there, and I can flash there. And then we have intermittent wipers, so one time off, intermittent low, high. We can adjust the intermittent here, and then we have our rear wiper here, so intermittent on there. Pull either side for that rear wiper fluid, pull up for the front wiper fluid. And then we can adjust the radio station presets or track list here. Volume can be turned up or down there. We can hit this mode button to go through the audio sources. And then this is pretty neat. You can adjust your temperature on the fly here. And that seems to be working because I have it set on auto now, so I'm still impressed by that. I can set the temperature there and then turn that auto mode on or off. And then I have the defrosters here, and even the vents, I can decide if I want to open or shut those from the steering wheel. And then for the cruise, just click there. You can adjust speed there, cancel by pulling up. But other than that, again, that key fob is in there. But now let's go ahead and take this 2009 Toyota Prius out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Toyota Prius, it does like to scream at you just a tad, getting up to speed. But once you get it going, it's very efficient. Again, you're getting 46 miles per gallon highway, probably around 43, 44, or 46 gallon city, 46 miles per gallon city, 44 highway. So pretty good numbers there. And I do like just how much technology is involved here. Just having the hybrid battery set up, the electric motor pairing with the gas-powered engine. Now, of course, the Prius is meant to stay efficient, but it also helps with power output as well because you have two different motors helping push this. Now, ride quality is pretty good. Road noise is there, not really bothersome. And this is just a fuel sipper here. That's what these are best for. But I'm gonna turn it around here in a minute and put my foot into it. The braking response is very good. Now we're putting our foot to the floor. And that's one of the benefits of having a CVT, just not having to worry about shift points, that continuously variable transmission, just keeping the revs high until you let off the gas pedal. So again, it helps with efficiency, but it also helps with accelerating. Now, the only thing you really have to worry about with these is the battery pack. Just with it being older technology and with it being pretty small, it's not necessarily used to you're never running on the EV power alone, except maybe coasting for the most part. But you'll just have to fix that pack if you want to. You'll still get great gas mileage even just with a 1.5 without updating the battery pack, but it's just something I recommend doing just to get maximum efficiency out of these. But I want to give one more thank you to Highway 12 Motorsports for allowing me to review this Prius today. And definitely an efficient and still a practical car, even almost 15 years down the road. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2009 Toyota Prius.